I'm Andy Rooney. You ever notice when you're on an airplane or you're in a restaurant somewhere quiet, how you just want peace and quiet, and there's always somebody talking on a cell phone? I find it kind of rude and obnoxious, and if you tell the person to stop, it only turns into a fight or a disaster itself, as you know. There should be more guidelines on cell phone usage. People are just so ignorant and rude, especially when they're in restaurants with kids and cell phones in hand. As you know, the managers of the restaurants or the places are afraid to say anything to anybody. And if they do, they're in trouble themselves. So, where do we draw the line when it comes to cell phone usage? Did I mention I'm Andy Rooney? I used to be on 60 Minutes. Now, we have to ponder these things because as our technology advances, there are just more and more things that take place in our society that people just have to cohere to as far as being polite to everybody. How about holding doors? Remember when men used to hold the doors for women and they were polite? Now with equal rights and women's rights and everything, there's nothing wrong with that. But chivalry should never die. Let me repeat. Andy Rooney says, chivalry should never die. However, people should still respect one another, and women should have their rights, and everybody should have their rights. But you still should be a gentleman. Remember when men used to knock the block off of somebody if they were rude or ignorant to their wife or their family? Nowadays, it's a civil suit. So we have to get back to the basics. And it all starts with our family life. It all starts with the mother and father and a wholesome family structure, which was pretty much dissolved after the Vietnam War. Was it Johnston? I don't think it was President Johnson. Prior to that, it seemed like there was wholesome in the family. Dad went to work, mom stayed home and cooked. The kids went, and they're very polite and respectful to the police, to the family, and God forbid, if you did something wrong when I was a kid, your neighbors would beat the heck out of you for it. Talk about Catholic school as well. The nuns would do the same to you, and then your parents when you got at home. We need to get back to the basics. I've taken a belt when I was a kid several times, and I think I've grown up pretty good. What do you think? I don't know. I think I can see pretty good that I'm pretty stable, I think. Anyway, thanks for listening to my video, and this is Andy Rooney, and I'll catch you the next time on Pondering by Andy Rooney.